Good morning and hello world. My name is Maya Sundermeyer and I would like to welcome you to the latest episode of my blog series. So far, I have been able to share my own experiences with you guys on what it's like to live with Asperger's syndrome. Other times I will give my 2 cents on what's going on with autism in the media. A third thing that I do is give tips and advice to individuals on the spectrum, to their friends and their families and their peers and their mentors, and anybody inside the autism community like teachers and professionals. And um, I like to cover topics that I'm passionate about, and I like to conduct interviews as well. And before I dive into this morning's topic, what I would like to do is give you guys a list of other resources to check out. So the first one is a shout out to a special video that I was in based on being on a panel. And that panel was on what is the definition of a self-advocate. And this is an organization right here in Atlanta that they're considering nominating me as a leadership position. And we did a panel, myself and a group of people who are among my circle of friends, and they're interested in autism and leadership as well as I am. And among these people is none other than Sunny D. Curls, or Sunny Donnellan. And she has a series of blogs right here on YouTube too. So be sure to check that out. And then a second set of videos I'd like to recommend to you is a special project that myself and some of these same people are involved with. And the first one is by Aaron Kyle Denberg Niederhofer, and the other one is Sunny Donnellan, or Sunny D. Curls again. And the name of the project is called I Am More Than Ordinary, or More Than Ordinary. So you please be sure to check those out. And what I would like to do is give you guys 3 minutes about an experience that I had faced. And I'd like to sort of dive into it. And I'd also like to mention that you guys might check out my video, Discouraged, the Encouraged, because I think it goes along very clearly with what I'm about to say. So most recently, I had gotten a letter in the mail about jury duty, and that's because I have not had any adjudicator tell me what I can and cannot do. So I wasn't exempt from jury duty or anything. And I happen to have another circle of friends that have a more moderate case of Asperger's syndrome, along with still living at home with their parents, and basically they behave like really young children, like I'd say about 12, 13, 10 years old. And they found out that I had jury duty, and a few of them decided to be a couple of busybodies about it, and they thought that I shouldn't be allowed to serve on a jury because I'm autistic, and because I talk too much, and they believe therefore I wouldn't be able to understand any of the technical terms because their mother, serves every other week or every other month, and so therefore she thinks she knew better. And I wanted to mention something about that. First of all, I disagree very clearly with what they were trying to say, because I think, first of all, disability rights are civil rights, and that means that autism rights are civil rights. And I think that we have voices too, and that they need to be heard. And there are lots of people with disabilities that know how to be discerning, and they know exactly the difference between right and wrong, and they can make up their own minds. And I have seen it many, many times. Now, mind you, these people that discouraged me are coddling their own kids, and they aren't really doing any chores around the house. They aren't helping with any cooking or anything, just basically that stuff. And then they go and they turn around and look at me. I mean, they know that I'm a leader in the autism community, and yet they turn around and go behind my back and talk about how broken I am. And it's just really sad, because you would think that they would be your friends and that they would back you 100%. And you think that they would be willing to look up to me because I'm a self-advocate and I'm somebody who's very strong, and they want to look down at me. But unfortunately, just because somebody's your friend doesn't mean they're necessarily going to believe in you. So, anyway, if you have any questions or comments, I would love to hear from you. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and share this on YouTube and on Twitter and on Facebook. And also be sure to check out my channel on YouTube, which is Hello World with Maya Sundermeyer. Until next time, I'm Maya.